Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Or if this is your first time here, welcome home. Because this space, right here, is where we celebrate dreams. The big ones, the small ones. The ones that start with a whisper and turn into music that fills a room. Today I want to take you on a journey. One that begins not on grand opera stages or in million-view stadiums, but in small auditoriums, in community centers, and sometimes in school gyms, where little voices first meet big dreams. We're talking about early childhood singing competitions. Now, you might already be picturing it, the tiny microphone clutched in nervous fingers, the proud parents with cameras in hand, the glittering costumes, and that one spotlight on a child who's about to discover what it means to express something deeper than words. But there's more to it than applause and trophies. Behind every note, every shaky breath, every shy smile, there's a story. One of courage, growth, and pure, unfiltered passion. Have you ever watched a child step on stage for the first time? There's a kind of bravery there that you don't see anywhere else. They're not thinking about fame or perfection. They're thinking about that one song they love so much they just have to share it. That's where every legend begins. Not with confidence, but with heart. If we close our eyes for a moment, we can almost picture it. A small-town talent show, a stage decorated with colored lights, the faint buzz of an old sound system. Backstage, a young girl hums to herself. She's maybe 7, maybe 8. Her mom fixes her hair for the 10th time. Her dad's filming already, whispering encouragement. She's holding a microphone that feels too big for her hands, but that's okay. Because her dream is bigger. The curtain opens, the music starts. She hesitates for half a beat, and then she sings. The first note cracks, but she doesn't stop. The next one's stronger. And by the time she reaches the chorus, she's not just singing, she's soaring. Everyone in that room knows something special is happening. That's not just a little girl on stage. That's an artist being born. Now tell me, haven't we all had a moment like that? Maybe it wasn't singing. Maybe it was the first time you spoke in public, or played a sport, or shared your art. That trembling feeling before doing something brave for the first time? That's what this is all about. Because early childhood singing competitions aren't just about finding the next superstar, they're about discovering yourself. There's something beautiful about how pure those early performances are. You see it in the way a child's eyes light up when the audience claps. You see it in the shy little bow at the end. They're not chasing perfection, they're chasing joy. And sometimes that joy lights a path that goes farther than anyone imagined. Think about some of the biggest stars in the world today. So many of them started in those small competitions. Before Beyoncé became a global icon, she was a shy little girl performing in talent shows in Houston, winning her first competition at just 7 years old. That confidence she built on those tiny stages became the foundation for her entire career. Before Justin Bieber became a name known across continents, he was a kid entering local singing contests in Stratford, Ontario, singing Nayo's So Sick for a small-town crowd. He didn't win, but he got noticed. His mom uploaded those performances to YouTube, and well, the rest is history. Even someone like Carrie Underwood, before American Idol, before the Grammys, she was singing in school contests, performing in local fairs, learning how to connect with people through her voice. What all these stories have in common is that those early competitions taught them something no classroom could. They taught them about nerves, about losing, about trying again, about the power of standing on stage and saying, "This is who I am." But here's what people often forget. For every future star, there are thousands of children who may never become famous but still walk away from those stages forever changed. Because sometimes winning isn't about trophies, it's about courage. I remember watching a local children's singing competition once. There was a boy, maybe 6 or 7, with a voice so soft you could barely hear him over the piano. He forgot half the lyrics halfway through, and for a moment you could see the panic in his eyes. The room went silent, and then, from the audience, his little sister, maybe 4 years old, started clapping and singing along. The boy smiled, took a deep breath, and started again. By the end, the whole audience was singing with him. He didn't win that day, but he walked off stage smiling wider than anyone else. And honestly, that's the moment everyone remembered. Because that's what these competitions do. They build resilience. not just talent. They teach you how to fail gracefully and rise even stronger. When we think of children singing, it's easy to picture the innocence, the sweetness of their voices, the cute performances. But behind those moments are hours of practice, lessons, encouragement, sometimes tears. And at the heart of it all, parents, mentors, teachers who believe in them. There's something sacred about that kind of belief. It's the moment a parent tells their child, "You can do this." The moment a teacher says, "You have something special." The moment a judge says, "Keep going." Because sometimes those words become the spark that fuels a lifetime of passion. Think about it. How many times in your life did someone's small encouragement make a big difference? These children, standing on those early stages, carry those little moments forever. They might grow up to be doctors, engineers, or musicians, but that memory of being brave enough to sing stays with them. Of course, childhood competitions aren't always easy. There's pressure, there's comparison, there's the heartbreak of not winning. But those moments, too, are part of the lesson, because life itself is full of auditions, for jobs, for opportunities, for love. Learning how to face an audience at 7 makes facing the world at 27 a little easier. And the most beautiful thing is, many of these kids learn how to support one another. You see them cheering for each other backstage, sharing snacks, hugging after performances. In a way, those competitions teach one of the most important lessons of all, that music isn't about rivalry, it's about connection. Let's not forget the sheer joy of it all. The costumes, the rehearsals, the laughter, the excitement before names are announced. For a child, that's pure magic. It's their first taste of storytelling through song, of transforming emotion into melody. Some kids might never sing professionally again, but that feeling, that moment when they hit the right note and hear applause for the first time, it stays with them. It becomes part of who they are. And that's what's so special about these early competitions. They're little mirrors showing children who they can be. Have you ever wondered what goes through a child's mind right before they perform? The lights dim, the host calls their name, and their heart starts racing. They step forward, gripping that microphone like a lifeline. For a second, they think, "Can I really do this?" And then they remember the song, the one they practiced in their room, the one that makes them feel alive. They take a deep breath, and everything else fades away. That's courage. That's art. That's the magic we all chase, no matter our age. Over time, those competitions become memories, home videos played at birthdays, trophies collecting dust on shelves, photos that parents keep forever. But deeper than that, they become foundations. Because every time a child learns to perform, they learn to believe in themselves. Every applause plants a seed of confidence. Every stumble teaches humility. Every stage becomes a lesson in dreaming bigger. And that's what makes early childhood singing competitions so powerful. When you think about it, maybe the real stage isn't the one under the lights. Maybe it's life itself, and these moments of courage are the first rehearsals. For some, it's the beginning of a lifelong career. For others, it's the start of believing that their voice, in whatever form, deserves to be heard. Either way, those stages matter. Those songs matter. Those little hands holding microphones matter. And maybe that's the real beauty of it all. That somewhere out there, right now, a little kid is practicing in front of a mirror, pretending to hear the applause, dreaming of the day they'll step into the spotlight. Maybe one day we'll see them on bigger stages, or maybe they'll grow up and sing lullabies to their own children. Either way, that spark, that joy, that love for music, it all begins in those early childhood singing competitions. So, tell me, did you ever take part in a singing competition when you were younger? Or maybe you watched a friend, a sibling, a child step into the spotlight for the first time? What was that moment like for you? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Because every voice, every story adds another note to this beautiful song we're all part of. And hey, if you enjoyed this journey, if you felt inspired, or if it reminded you of your own first performance, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with someone who needs a reminder to keep chasing their dream. Because here on this channel, we believe in music. We believe in courage. And most of all, we believe in you. Until next time, keep singing, keep dreaming, and never stop sharing your voice with the world.